So let's do another one. We start with one cell that is always open at 0. So we simply open everything that touches a 0. Oops. Well, that was unintended. So after we open every cell that touches a 0, next we look at the corner cells that touch a 1 if possible. So it is easy to see where the mine is. In this position, we can see that this one is touching a mine, this one is touching a mine. So that would mean that this cell is mine free. This one is mine free. There is a mine either here or here. It is touching these two. That is already touching another mine that is known. So that would mean that this cell is also free. So we open this, and this. This new opened one touching a mine, so any other adjacent cells guaranteed to be mine free. So you open all of this. Now we have another 0. So just open everything that you can. That is quite a lot. Now we have another easy positions that we can look at. So we know that these ones have mines and are free. This one is also free because of this one. And this one is free because of this. Now, this one tells us that there is a mine here. And this one tells us there is no mine here. And now this 2 is touching a mine here. And we only have another one that is still hidden. So there is a mine here. Now we know that there is a mine here touching a 0. That would mean that there is no mine here. And this 2 tells us there is a mine here. And this one would tell us there is no mine here, nor here. So that's quite a lot already. So we open all of this. This and this and this. Now let's look at the known mine positions. We know there is one here and here and here. Now that would mean that there is no mine here. And classic wall of ones here would mean that there is no mine here. Okay. What else can we say about this position? This one means there is a mine here. And this one and this 2 is touching a mine here and a mine either here or there. So there is no mine here. So that would mean that these two is touching a mine either here or here, and these two is touching a mine either here or here, so there's a guaranteed mine here, and these two is already touching two mines, so that would mean there is no mine either here or there. So we have quite a few cells that we can open now. There is no mine here. There is no mine here. There is no mine here or here. Now, let's look at this one. It is touching a mine here. So that would mean we can open these 5 cells, and that there is a mine here because of these 2. And because these 2 is only touching 2 hidden cells, we can say that both of these are mines. And these 2 is touching a mine here and a mine here. So that would mean there is no mine here, here, or here. That would mean that these 3 is touching only 3 hidden cells, and all 3 contain a mine. As a reminder, there is a mine here, and this 3 is touching 3 mines already. So that would mean there is no mine here. And this one tells us there is no mine here. And this one is telling us there is a mine here. And this one tells us there is no mine here. So let's open what we can. That's all, I think. Next, let's look at what we have open now. We have mines here, here, and here. Now this one is free, that I forgot to open. These 3 is touching 3 mines already, so there is no mine here, here, or here. And this one tells us there is no mine here. And this one tells us there is no mine here. Now this 2 tells us there is no mine here. And this 2 tells us we can open this cell. So let's do all of this. Once. And this, I think. Okay. Let's look what we have now. There is a mine here, here, here. Okay, that's, I think, all that's relevant now. Okay, these 2 is touching a mine on the left, so there is a mine either here or here. And these 2 is touching the same cells, so that would mean there is no mine here. And these 2 is only touching 3 hidden cells, one of which is guaranteed to be free, so we can deduce that these two cells contain a mine each. So that would mean that this one is also free. Now these three is touching two mines and one open cell, so that would mean that this one is also a mine. And this 4 is touching 4 mines that we found out, so this cell is free. And this 4 is touching 3 mines and a cell, that would mean that there is a mine here. This 2 is touching 2 mines, so that would mean that there is no mine here. And this 3 is touching 3 mines, so there is no mine here. And this 2 is touching 2 mines already, so there is no mine either here or here. And classic 1 touching a mine, so we can open all of this. Let's do this. So there is no mine here, here, or here. 1 touching a mine means there is no mine here. Now we have zeros. So let's open all of this. A classic 1 touching a mine on the corner, so that would mean there is no mine here. Okay, this 3 is touching a mine, but this 2 is also touching 2 mines, so that would mean there is no mine here. And these 2 would mean there is no mine here. And this one tells us there is no mine here. And this one tells us there is no mine here. So the whole column here is mine free. So you can open everything. Now these new ones touching a mine tells us that we can open all of these cells. And now we have a bunch of zeros, so we can open everything adjacent. Next we can look at this one touching a mine. That tells us there is no mine here. So this one would tell us there is a mine here. And this one would tell us there is no mine next to it. Now this 2 is already touching a mine, so there is a mine either here or here. And this 1 would mean there is no mine here. And these 2 would tell us where the mines are. Now this 1 is also telling us there are no mines here. And this 1 is telling us there is a mine here. And next one where isn't a mine. And these 2 where is, and so forth. Now at the bottom we know there is a mine here, and this 3 is touching only one unknown cell, so there is a mine here, and this 3 means there are no mines here. So we can open all of this. Let's do this. Right. I think that's all. Now, this this one tells us there are 3 mines here. So this one tells us there is no mine here, a mine here. Oh yeah, I think we've opened this before. Alright. Next, as a reminder, there is a mine here, and here, and here. Now this 3 is already touching 3 mines, so there are no mines here. And this one means there is no mine in either other adjacent cells. So that would mean that this 3 is touching a mine. And now the fun begins. Let's open all of this. Okay, so let's count the mines. So there is only 2 mines missing. So they can be in either this position or this position. And there is no way to tell. So this game is unsolvable. So you'll have to guess. Nice. And there you have it.